Phil, many congratulations. Quite scrappy early on, but very, very good at the end.
Yeah, a couple of good finishes. 138 I thought was fantastic. Better than Keith Deller's in 1983, by the way. And trust me, I'll be straight on the phone as soon as I get back to my hotel room to give Keith Deller some stick. Because he keeps on about this 138, so I'm going to give him a better 138. But a bit scrappy, a lot of things in my mind, because I've made a lot of changes, and I know now the changes are okay. So I can go up now tomorrow and relax and know that the changes are improving me.
Very, very warm on that stage. Every player's mentioned it since they've come off. Everything you've done leading up to this tournament, did that help with the conditions?
Honestly, I'm fine with the heat. I'm fine with everything. You know, I do the gym, I say the gym, I do swimming, I do saunas, so I'm okay with the heat. I've always been okay with the heat, so unlucky for them. I'm glad he shot. And I used to be the best in winter, so if they can't beat me in summer, then they're not going to get me in winter. I'm going to improve now, and I'm dedicated for the seniors. Really, really, really dedicated. I've got to thank the TV companies, the sponsors, and everybody, seriously. I'm so pleased. You know, they give me a new lease of life, and I think Channel 5 and the sponsors of Jennings have given me probably another 20 years of my life.
You mentioned there the 138, it followed a 144. How important was the timing of that? Because Mark was one led up in that one and Tudor levelled the diamond two apiece.
Honestly, every leg is important. It doesn't matter what leg it is. If it went 2 sets all, then you fight out the next one. But it's always one where, you know, you go up there and every time, it's a reaction against reaction. So if they go up 140, your reaction is going at 180. And that's what you do, you know. And if they throw a right hook, you want to throw 3 left hooks. And that's how darts is. It's exactly the same as boxing. It's a reaction against a reaction. The same as golf. You know, you put the ball that far from the pin, you want to put it that far from the pin. And that's what it's like in darts. So to go up there and start playing as you can, you know, I've had my eyes done, I've had my lenses replaced and everything else, which has changed me throw completely because I was left eye dominant and my right eye wasn't as good. All of a sudden, both eyes are the same, so I can't aim the same, but I've got to get used to it. But it's all coming together. Diet and a little bit of exercise and a little bit of dedication, well, a lot of dedication, I've got to be honest, has helped me no end. No end. No end.
And just a word on this afternoon, Bob Anderson retired from the game. His final day with Enswich House, and it wouldn't be fair to talk to you without talking about Bob Anderson and just the career that Bob's had in his day.
Bob was at the time was the man. When I first started, Eric Bristow, Eric Bristow, Jockey Wilson, John Lowe were all the best. But Bob Anderson was a little bit better than the rest at the time. And I spent my career with him. I played pairs with him, I've roomed with him. To see him now, you know, he's an old fella now and he knows. It tugs at me a little bit, I'll be honest with you. You know, he says, I'm an old man now, Phil, and I can't do it. And deep down you think, you can do it, but it still hurts my feelings and I'll miss him. You know, I can still talk to him, I can still text him, I can still give him a ring now and again, but not to see him here, I've known him since 1986. So, how many years is that? Do you know what I mean? It's 27, 37 years. It's a shame that I'm going to miss him. But he's still here, so I'll still see him. He'll still be here. He'll still do his after dinners, and I'll still see him.
Good word said. Just turning attention back to yourself, Dennis Arbour, now in the quarter-final.
What about myself?
I don't believe that. Dennis Arbour next in the quarter-final. Yeah. But potentially a long day for you tomorrow. Has all the preparation helped getting ready for a day like that? No
problem whatsoever. Really, truly, not a problem. I'll be all right with the heat. I'll be all right with the games. I've been practicing. I've been losing weight, as you can, hopefully you can tell. So I'll be okay.
Phil, many congratulations.
Douche.
One thing in your cup.